Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we can create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And today we are playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velenar campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Excuse me. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. Now, we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes. They are in a cave, investigating a crack in the wall. And we'll begin with an introduction for Frisa.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Frista. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
Man, I can't wait for that mystery to be a little bit more resolved.
I can.
Next up for our introductions, what do we learn about Tala?
Hi, I'm Radiant. I play Tala, who's a total cleric. She may have done something silly in the last session, but I'm sure Faye won't punish me.
There are always consequences to your actions.
Lexi, what is that smile? Stop it!
Nothing. I know nothing.
Next up for our introductions, what do we learn about Andy?
Yeah, hi, I'm Lexi. I play Andy. Andy Quickfoot is a Lightfoot halfling bio whiz who loves food. She can't cook though. She wears a red vest with gold fringe, and she typically wears her red hair up in a bun. She loves to play her family drum and flute, and her familiar's name is Perry, who is currently in weasel form. And she's terrified of trees because reasons. And she's very concerned about everything at the moment, including her brother, her grandma, and her family, and her cousin Leaf, and the people who are trying to uncurse her with the sword that she has, and the tree.
Nothing to be worried about, it's fine. And last but not least, let's get an introduction for Ray.
Hi, I'm Anna. I play Ray, a tiefling wizard who escaped the prison island and now travels with the group.
So succinct. We love it. But with that, we are able to dive into our session. You are beneath the West Hills, in the cave system, just underneath the lantern tree. And Frista had found a crack in the wall with a strange air that flows from it. And Tala decided to try and step into the stone, meld with it for a moment, which is where we left off. So why don't we pick up there? Tala, as you are moving in, as you are finding yourself blinded to the world around you, your skin cold and encased by the hard stone as it magically makes room for you. Just need to check something on how the spell works. Okay. I need you to make for me
Oh crap!
a Constitution saving throw.
It's not bad.
Yeah, you got a little snowman. Um, as you step into the stone, all of a sudden you are aware of what is happening beyond your normal comprehension. When you walked in the tunnels, you feel the minute vibrations throughout your entire being as there is this it's not a scream you can normally hear. It's well beyond the pitch that is accessible, but as you have become one with the stone, you feel it course throughout your being, and you will be taking that's 9 points of force damage.
Oh,
Unfortunately, you've only stepped into the stone and you cannot really move further. The crack, it seems, extends beyond the reaches of your spell, but there is definitely something here. You can feel it in the walls that you are currently a part of.
okay. After thinking, ouch, I step back out. Can I step back out?
Yeah, you step out fine. Everyone
Oh,
sees
okay.
Tala step back out.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi. Hi. Um, okay. There's something on the other. There's something in the stones.
Ooh.
I couldn't see anything. I was actually in the stone, so the wall is thicker than me. Um, yeah, maybe. Okay. Maybe we should
If we
check here. Go ahead.
no, you finish what you said.
Maybe your idea was good, and maybe we should rest, and I can actually see if I can figure out a way to get to the other side tomorrow.
Yeah. So about that, because I don't want to knock down the cave system that has claimed so many of my family members. Um, I could do Dimension Door, which doesn't require me to be able to see where I'm going. But if I pick poorly, then I and whoever I'm with will get damaged.
Fun.
So I could try that. If we think there's another side to this thing, and it's not just like a crack going down from above.
Question:
But yeah,
can you do that twice? So if there's something ugly there, that we can step back out.
I can technically do it 4 times. I'd like to not do it 4 times. And the other thing too is that if we want to take everyone, um, I think we can put all y'all in the bag of holding briefly. And I can jump or do the thingy and then get out, maybe.
Did the bag
Oh.
still stink?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh.
idea.
But what is the size of the opening of the bag of holding?
Well, we were able to fit
A
in
person
a
size.
body.
Yeah.
Yes, a dead body. I doubt we were caring about comforts. I don't want to dislocate all my joints to get into a bag.
That's fair.
I can
can
always
take one person.
transfer, change myself into something small. Hey, Ray, do you have any ability like the way Andy can do it and to get into the other side?
I think all of mine would be having to be able to see the place.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay. So, I mean, let's try it. Who is, besides me, who is the biggest person?
Gonna end
Krista
poorly.
or Ray?
I think we're
Right.
the same size.
Okay.
Okay.
One of you guys, let's see if you can get into bag of holding.
I'm looking at the logistics. I want to see if it specifies.
There's a whole lot of stuff about bag of holding.
Yes. It's giving the interior dimensions. It is 2 feet in diameter and 4 feet deep, so we would need to, like, with all the shit that's in there already, though.
Now, from shoulder to shoulder is 22 inches. Maybe 24 if you're a broad shoulder. So technically, we should be able to get in there.
I'm happy to try, but again, I'm not dislocating any joints for this.
Yeah, no. See if, depending on if your shoulder or your hip is big, see if you can get in there. And then if you do, then poke your head back out so you can take a breath. And then Ray can try to go in there. And then I'll change into something small. We'll pop in. Oh, wait. Only one of you has to change because Andy can teleport a dimension door one of you. So
Yeah.
you guys can
right.
actually draw lots.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yes. Ray, would you like to
I'll,
rock, paper, scissors of who needs to go into the bike?
Rollies.
Honestly, I
Rollies.
don't care. Wait,
Roll a
what are we
d20.
rolling?
Whoever,
Oh,
just a straight d20. The highest person goes with Andy. The lowest roll needs to try and fit in the bag of holding.
okay.
Please be a 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
quirksy, you
Yes! For the win.
You're having an absolute giggle. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, that was too funny. It just
That's-
appeared right after.
I hate it here. I want to go home. Holy hell. That's my swearing quota done for the stream, and we are 18 minutes in.
We love
Whoops.
it.
Great. Alright. Okay, Freesta, have fun. And yeah, and Tala get in there and just
Yep, I go
try
ahead
determine her to
and
answer.
I go ahead and change myself into a mastiff puppy, like I've done before.
Aw.
Fuzz.
Is there any check that needs to be made to fit into a bag of holding, or can I just go in?
You know what? Why don't we, because you are so concerned about not pulling any muscles, we'll make this either an acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh
Oh
my
God.
god.
Acrobatics isn't bad. It's not good by any means.
Snake, that's good.
Hey.
It's not a 7.
So
exactly.
you
Should've been a
don't
seven.
you don't dislocate any joints, but you do pull a muscle in your shoulder.
Nice.
How?
So, but you get into the bag of holding, and it's cold.
Oh,
Sally.
God damn it.
You
This is my hell.
yeah, you exist in a absent vacuum of space. Yeah,
Yes.
Like a nice little refrigerator.
cool.
Yeah.
You've got
Typical in high
between
school.
Tala and Friesta 5 minutes of breathable air for each of you.
Oh, plenty of time.
Yep.
Alright.
So,
Okay.
Andy,
Oh,
what do you do?
Okay, I'm looking at this wall. Can I get any sense at all about how thick this stupid thing is? Like knocking on it, or like, hey, sword buddy, any tips?
Your sword is quiet.
Useless.
Give me a investigation check.
18.
It's a few feet thick. It seems that this crack is very much just a crack. It probably is fairly recent. But it does seem to have somewhere, but because it's so thin and in the middle of stone, it's hard to see just how far it goes, but it is more than a handful of feet.
Okay, given that and any knowledge I have of these caves, I'm going to try and make my best guess about how far.
Cool. I'll tell you what. We're gonna make this a little bit. It's gonna be it's a little rolls heavy. I want you for
Okay.
your best guess to roll
Uh-huh.
for me just a straight intelligence check.
Alright. Okay, 18.
18. It's a very good roll. Now roll for me a D100.
Alright. 30.
And Ray, you are a willing creature.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
You better be. I'm not doing this for nothing.
I apologize in advance if this goes sideways.
The NPCs will keep watch out here. And Andy and Ray, with Tala and Friesta in the bag of holding, disappear. And you make it into an opening.
Okay.
It's tight. Not worked stone at all. It's entirely rough hewn. But there is a space here.
Great. Can I dump them out now?
You can.
Well, good. We didn't die.
Oh,
Yay.
Shocker, I know.
give me the bag back.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm never going back
How
in
was
there
it?
again.
Oh.
Cold, dark.
You are the bag.
I wish.
I could make a joke, but I'm not gonna do.
Oh no, I'd love to hear your joke.
No. It'll be
no.
for another time.
Is it
Yeah.
not stream appropriate?
Yeah, probably.
DM me.
Yeah.
Alright, Faye, talk to me about this rough-hewn passageway.
Yeah, you are in a rough hewn passage. There's no light here, so if you do not have dark vision, you will need it. Or need a light source.
I'll do dancing lights from Tala. There you go.
Thank you.
And there is it's curved. The portion that you're in is again very kind of tight. As you're standing kind of clumped together, it's almost claustrophobic. Single file, you'll be able to walk comfortably, but if you're walking in pairs, it is a tight squeeze.
Okay, single file.
What's
The
our
marching.
marching order?
Yeah.
I'll be in the back.
We know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just, telling, I'm letting you know.
Should Auntie be in front?
I think so because you're small and I don't want, your vision to
Yeah.
be. I'll go behind you. I've got my bow drawn.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. You can shoot over my head too, so that works.
Exactly,
Alright,
yes.
And I'll be behind Friesta.
perfect.
Protect my behind.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
So, your group moves. And why don't we get survival checks here?
Are we by any chance tracking a Fey fiend or undead?
This is
Yikes.
more for
Oh no.
your actual movement through uncharted domains rather than tracking, so I'm going to say your Hunter's Bane does not apply.
Awesome. Oh my god, I still wrote the highest. You're kidding.
Yep.
Guys.
No.
Yeah, maybe you don't need your Hunter's Bane.
No, I still need it. You guys just need it more.
No.
But you're great.
Sounds like you're addicted to your Hunter's Bane.
I am. I like power. Hey, no one rolled a 7.
No one rolled a 7, you're right.
We skipped over
I mean,
it. Well,
two of
skipped
you
over
are
it,
very
but-
close, yeah.
Yeah.
If only someone did. Frista.
I know, I could have,
yeah,
saved
on.
the pattern, but
Why
I
didn't you
couldn't.
manifest
Royal
it?
Flush. And...
No, you just had to go for the rhyme.
Yeah.
So, as you guys move through, you slip on some of the stone here. It seems slick with some sort of moisture. It's not something terribly obvious underneath the dancing lights, so it's probably just some sort of underground condensation. Who knows what? There was the recent storm. As you are... Thank you for being aware of that. As you are moving through, each of you will take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Haven't I been through enough?
No.
Is it psychic damage from suffering?
You start to smell the scent of earth. You start to smell something more mineral and metallic, almost like iron.
Like blood?
Yeah, like, wait a minute.
It could be if you think that smelling this would direct your attention to blood. That's what you're smelling, but it's just what it is. But as you enter into the farther portions of this tunnel where it begins to open up, at least in its width, the ceiling remains fairly low. The taller of you, barely a few inches before the actual rooftops above. You find yourself coming to a portion where the roots of the lantern tree are starting to break through the stone of the cave.
Well, that's not good. I don't like that. Does Sword Buddy have anything to say?
There are no actual words, but you, through your connection, can tell that the sword is witnessing what you are witnessing, and perhaps is not pleased.
To my companions, I'd go, so that's bad.
What?
The fact that the roots of a tree are pushing through rock.
No, that's normal. It happens.
I don't think that's normal.
Make a nature check to see if that's normal.
Yeah, go ahead, roll a nature check.
Cool.
Can I do detect magic while she's doing that?
Sure.
Great.
With a 20 nature. Krista, you know that it is possible over time for roots of different plants to help in the erosion of stone. But to pierce it in such a way might not be exactly the way that you are known, you know for that to happen. It's not terribly unheard of, but perhaps not the most common of occurrences.
Awesome. I'll share that.
Andy,
See?
with your detect magic, you're looking around, and everything that you expect to be lighting up is on yourself and your companions. And when you look at the tree, it's strange. It doesn't seem to be lighting up, but you swear it's just a little darker.
And there's nothing like on the rocks around it either.
Nothing on the rocks.
Okay. Yeah. The tree's a little darker. I'll show that. The tree's a little darker, but
Can I do a nature check on the roots?
Sure.
oh.
Tall at their roots, and they're pushing through stone.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the earth, like, I mean, I knock on the rock. I tap on the rock with my nail. Uh, it's just a rock.
It seems just rock.
I'd be able
Interesting.
to touch the roots from here.
Oh yeah.
Cool. You guys want me to identify? Because if so, I'm going to do it in 10 minutes. I'm not using another spell slot.
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. I've seen Calamity. Touch the ruin cast identify.
Alright, let me just look over how identify works. As you sit through the casting of identify, touching the roots, it is perhaps a disappointing revelation that the tree that you touch is just a black walnut tree. But you know from what Andy has said, I believe Andy shared, that there's something inside the tree. So perhaps whatever has been seeping out is beyond your physical grasp.
I'll share that. At least we know there's not like a spell or anything affecting the tree. It's solely an external force.
Great. Well, shall we keep going? Maybe there's an exit. Or should we? Okay, keep going. Try and get out.
Yes. Well, not try to get out. I want to know more stuff. So yeah, we should keep going.
Well, there's
Yeah,
nothing beyond
okay.
this little.
Oh, it ends.
Yeah, this is the end where the roots come through.
That's. And we didn't see any other way out.
No. I mean, you could go where the roots are, but that would put you in the same vicinity of the tree, which, if you're overlapping, the spell's gonna shunk you out.
Well, yeah. Because I guess Dimension Door is the only way to get out now. So.
Yeah, it's like your actions of going into a literal crack in the wall have consequences.
I don't like these consequences. Okay,
Where did the
let's
wind
go
come
back.
from?
There's literal holes in the ceiling from where the roots come through the ground into the thing. Like,
Was it not like a really long distance, or did we only walk a little bit?
you walked a few feet.
Okay. I thought we went like quite a while.
No, it's a turning passage that is again not hewn. You didn't like walk like you at the most you walked like a minute, but
Cool.
Great. Yeah. I, in the wise words of Bread, back in the bag, folks. We'll go back to the same location we popped out of because otherwise I might miss, and that would be sad.
Well, I get back in the bloody bag.
Why don't you let Ray do it if you don't want to go back in?
I'm in the bag, I can't hear anyone.
Okay.
Pouting in the
I go-
back.
Pollock
I go in
gets
the
back
bag.
in the back.
Great. I use another 4th level spell slot like a champ that I am.
Yeah.
On the other side.
So glad. Hi, everybody.
You get
Dump out Feastin.
him, shake him out of the bag.
Ow.
I'll just keep priests in the bag forever.
No. Not the...
Yeah.
I'd run out of air.
Uh,
I need to
anyway,
breathe.
or we'll get you some air somehow.
Like, can I be in the bag of holding with like a silly straw and it just like goes up?
No.
Or like a
Please?
scuba,
No.
scuba straw.
Are you
You're
saying
like
no?
scuba diving.
Is it like mechanically, or no because you don't want me to?
No, mechanically.
Oh, I feel like that's a lie.
It's the mechanics of the bag. I'm saying no.
No,
I feel like that's just a disguise.
exactly. It's fine. I'll find a way.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think you
help
should.
you.
I
Lichdom.
didn't. Not this one. This character's staying nice.
Hmm.
Alright, should we leave? Go sleep?
Andy,
Yeah.
what do you think about going to talk to Grandmother Stefania and just lay everything out on the table?
I don't think she'd believe us. Or I don't think that's not that well, part of it is I don't think she'd believe us, and part of it is I don't think she'd believe me. Um
Well, we're here, and then we can tell her everything we've done so far to date, and show her that you've changed, that you've become a capable person with good head on your shoulder, and like all the like, look at your hand, your neck, your hand or neck.
both. Yeah.
Like we've been through stuff, and I feel like if your grandmother is not a bad person and she really cares about this community, but also has knowledge, if we go to her and say, Grandmother, this is what we've been through while we were gone and what we have dealt with. And the reason we're here, besides Leaf's kid, is because of this. We need your help and your guidance, please. I mean, what's the worst thing that she could do? She could just not believe us and tell us to, whatever. We'll just, ignore her and do our thing.
She could do worse than that.
Like what?
Well, like actually banish me from the community. Um
Oh,
uh
you
but
think
you have
she
a
would?
point. I man, I wish I knew my great grandmother well. This would make a lot of things easier. Um
You want to think about it?
I think we should go find Beck at the archives. Um
Did he tell us where that was?
yeah, he did. And maybe
Okay.
we figure out the whole Grandma Stefania thing. Hannah, oh my lord.
It's a thought.
I I appreciate that's great. We're already wizard buddies. We might as well be banishment buddies too. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave the part out about her being in prison when we met.
Yeah.
No, it just anyway. Okay, so Tala, yeah, I do think that we do need to talk to Grandma Stefania. I don't. I partly because I'm me, and partly because I think we have other stuff to do. But I think we should go find Beck first. I want to avoid Grandma Stefania as much as possible, and Beck is a great way to do that.
Okay. I go down on my knees and I put both of my hands on your shoulder. I go, I want you to know something.
Oh.
In my heart of hearts, I believe in you. We have gone through a lot of stuff, and you have changed. You are so much smarter and braver than you were before. Yeah, that whole thing about when you were a kid and the tree stuff and whatever. I know it was traumatizing and stuff, but think about it. Look at it through your grown-up eyes now. That is nothing compared to what we've been through. You've kicked ass. You've killed people for bad, but like you're a hero. We're all heroes. So I want you to think about it, but just don't think of it as like, oh, because I'm back home, I remember how I was, and that's who I am. No, they may not know you, and they may treat you the same way, but you have changed. Okay. Okay. I put my hands down and step back up.
No, like Andy will kind of put a hand on you as you stand up and say, "No, thanks, Tala. I think I needed that."
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, let's leave.
I think today I don't know how to deal with emotional conversations. This is very awkward.
Yeah. Me neither.
Glad we're in this together.
Yeah.
So, you're able to head out. Where do you go?
Wait, go find Beck. What time is it?
Oh, I would say you're getting close to mid-afternoon, evenings starting to come forward, but not yet really settle into swing.
Okay. Let's try and go to the archives. So we were told it's on the lane. Air quotes.
Yeah, it's near the elders.
Right.
As you're starting this way, Ansel would be the one to speak up. I know that I'm interested in the archives, mainly because of who I am, but do you want all of us coming with you?
Sure. If y'all want to come.
Alright, and Larkin. I know that you've never been here before. I just gotta ask. Do you think these archives are more like library type? Because I don't really do the libraries.
Yeah, but I don't trust you on your own in this community.
I wouldn't be on my own. I'd go find your brother.
That's worse. That's so worse.
I don't see the issue here.
Actually, this will be good. You go cause chaos with Carrick, and then the rest of us, no one will give a crap about what we're doing.
Glad you seen things my way. And Lorcan's gonna go set off before anyone else can say anything.
Yeah, who knows what Lorcan would do in the archives.
More chaos. Actually, he probably steals a lot.
Probably both.
I
Alright,
wouldn't
cool.
mind joining you guys for the archives.
Yeah, that'd be great, Toman.
Actually, especially because what if the notes and everything is in Halfling? I don't speak Halfling.
Well,
I speak
Andy
half.
does.
Right, and you do.
Yeah.
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 So it'll definitely be good for you to come with us.
I mean, maybe, but like you've already got someone who can translate.
Yeah, but what if there are 20 books in there? It may take
20.
forever if there's only, 2 people. With you, that's 3 people.
I still think it would take a long time.
Yeah, but, more Terry,
I
want you to come.
I know I want to come, but you don't have to, give reasons if you just want me there. I just
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
it's just overwhelming sometimes.
Tell me about it.
And I thought I was making some progress with Terry, but no, I still overwhelm her.
So, as you make your way, I'm gonna ask for. Why don't we make these performance checks to not draw any attention to yourselves?
God damn it, Faye.
Oh, this is gonna go
Great.
so poorly.
My
Yeah,
specialty.
I'm. Oh. I mean,
Ooh, double digits?
yeah,
Impressive.
for once.
So, I'm gonna actually have to do a little bit of math here.
Oh god, I hate math.
Same.
God, is she doing law of average? What is that?
So, as you guys are moving through the space, no one seems to really give you terribly much attention, just enough to be like, oh, there's people on the streets, but not really watching you all.
Good.
Andy, why don't you give me your intention of how to get into the archives? Beck did, of course, give you the general whereabouts, so you know where to go, but how can you get in?
I guess it depends on, like, is the guard posted? Are there windows on this thing? Is there a front door? Um,
So it sounds like
yeah,
you
I
would
guess
like to try and scout out first?
yeah, I don't know. I don't think Andy would have ever looked at this building with intention of breaking in. Um, so yeah, but like, if there's no one there, then she'll just like front door.
Give me a perception check.
It's a 12.
Doesn't look to be any guards.
Great, let's just go in.
Just walk in.
Why not?
I mean, I've never thought about that before.
You don't need to make things complicated. Just go in.
Okay.
This is gonna go so poorly. Oh no, Faye.
This is where Faye has to decide what a community like yours would see. And I feel like the beholden to tradition is strong enough, ingrained, that when you walk up, the doors are unlocked.
Lovely. I love my town. Open the door. Go in. We were meant to be here all along.
Just act natural.
Yeah, and hope that
Exactly.
Grandma Stefania's not here.
Okay, how
It's
small?
fine.
She's
How
always
low
here.
are the ceilings?
It is a halfling-sized abode, so if you are entering in as a medium-sized creature, you will need to crouch.
Yeah, I crawl. Get down on
Oh
my
no.
hands and knees and
Alright, so Tala is mechanically prone. Good to know.
We're gonna die.
nah, she won't do that to us.
Yes, she would.
Not in the archives.
Yeah, you were there when one of Shay's characters had their brain eaten.
Oh
That was
God,
fun.
that was not fun.
It was very enjoyable experience.
10 out of 10 would do it again?
The wish spell.
9 out of 10.
Okay. I'll make sure
Nice.
that the tentacles are warmed next time.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
So, as you all are moving into the house, most of the space here is, it seems, like a small office sort of building. A few chairs, art pieces, not really the full library archives that you might expect, but a desk with enough paper and ink for anyone who might be needing to write. And even a small little kitchenette for any sort of tea or snacks that one might require.
Is Becca out?
You've not seen Beck yet. Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
Alright, roll me an investigation.
I like 12s.
There is a bit of area that looks to be filled with bookshelves and scrolls and things like that, but they seem fairly recent. But in this room, there is a door that you were able to spot.
Go towards the door.
Okay. You head
Listen
towards
at the door.
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
That's another
Wow.
12, I swear.
While she's doing that, can I turn to Freestyle and go, do you want to see if there's any magic in here?
Do I want to what now?
Check to see if there's any magic in here.
I'm not about using spell slots. I only have like 4 of them.
I think
Okay.
Ray can do that.
I can do
Yeah,
ritually detect magic.
So can I.
Yeah.
That's what
If
I
we
meant.
have
Golf.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. While Andy's
Do-
looking around.
Do you want me to use detect magic? I haven't had any spell slots used yet, so.
Up to you. Probably better if there's like right away in case we get caught. But
Yeah, take one for the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah. I'll do detect magic.
Okay. Now I just need to check something here. All right. You don't see anything as of right now. There might be other stuff here, but anything that you're seeing is all that you expected on your companions. With a 22, Andy, there is nothing immediately on the other side of the door that you can hear. Whatever's on the other side is being quiet, or is just silent.
It's a trap.
Okay. I'll kind of look to my companions. I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. Is it trapped?
Why would it be? I don't think it's trapped. I'm not looking for
Okay.
traps.
Okay.
Have fun.
Good luck.
Open door, go through door.
The door leads to a stairwell that goes underneath the house.
Oh, well, that's boring. Okay, I'll go back. It goes down away from here.
Oh,
Let's look around here first.
yeah. Oh, okay. Because that could be a secret room. But okay.
It could be, but let's look around here
Okay.
first to make sure there's nothing we care about.
Okay.
Then. Hey, Ansel, you want to can I sick you on some of these books and stuff?
You see where Ansel and Terramander are already like browsing the
Great.
the
All right,
shelves.
excellent. I'm so glad.
Can I go by the door and just keep an ear out in case anybody comes?
Sure.
Faye, was there anything else? There's like the bookshelf thingy and the kitchenette and like the table and the door. Was there anything else that I missed?
So like it's not all in one room, like it's kind of broken up.
Yeah.
Like you had the
Mhm.
sitting room, you've got a kitchen with a little dining area, office space with a desk
Oh.
and writing, and then this larger room has like all the bookshelves and the scroll cases and that door that leads down below.
Okay. Talking to the companions, I'll say, hey, I'm gonna set an alarm on the front door. But otherwise I think we should go down the thing while Terramander and Ansel are doing their historian work.
Okay.
Alright. Faye, I'm ritually cast, so 11 minutes. I'll alarm the door frame. And anyone who goes through it, I'll let Terramander and Ansel know that I'm setting that, so hopefully they don't do that. I would be sad.
You will know who it is, though, right? And it's not like somebody triggers it and then the spell ends, right?
I think it's
Is it once triggered, it's it?
until the spell ends, I'm alerted.
Okay. And that's what, 8 hours?
Yeah, it's 8 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
1,000
who it is.
feet?
I can be within a mile of it, so
Oh,
anywhere
nice.
in the community, I think, is kind of
Very
within a mile of it.
I look over at Frista. Is she like near the bookcase? Is she checking for smut?
No, she is being respectful because she is in her, friends community's archive, and I don't want to be looking for smut because if I find some, I think I'd be more confused than anything about the place here, and that's just going to cause a whole tangent.
I could
So
read
I'm-
it to you.
What, like a bedtime story?
Yeah,
I
I don't
Sure.
actually. I could read it to you.
Let's unpack that later.
We'll find some spot on our way out.
Sure, whatever makes you happy, Ray.
It'll probably make you very happy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everything.
Okay.
Stop staring at me like that.
Has it been 11 minutes yet?
Yep.
Okay. Is it set?
Faye. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Is it set?
Yeah, Faye question on alarm. I can have multiple of those up at a time, yeah?
I believe so.
It's not concentration?
No, it's just a duration spell.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. If I can do it... Oh, that would take another 11 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. If we want to wait another 11 minutes, I want to set another alarm, like directly over the first one, but exclude Grandma Stefania from the list of people who would ping me.
Okay.
Exclude?
Yeah, because then I'll get one ping instead of
Ooh.
2. And I could keep doing this for everyone, but I don't want to spend like 6 hours here.
Yeah. Do you also want to do one over the basement door?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
Just doing the.
Okay.
Just gonna do the 2. All right. So
Yeah.
if we could wait another 11 minutes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Poor Grandma Stefania is the one who wouldn't ping me.
Okay.
Actually, no, who would? Because otherwise, that's gonna get confusing.
Okay.
So I'd only get 2 pings if Grandma Stefania walked through.
I go
Okay.
ahead and is there verbal components to that spell?
Yeah, it's verbal somatic material.
Okay. Never mind. I go ahead and take out some good berries and I give it to everybody except for Andy.
Thanks.
I don't want her to talk with a mouthful.
I've done that enough.
Take a good berry.
Looks like we got an ad popped up on us. We will be right back to all of our viewers. We'll see you guys very soon. Alright, we're back in action here, and as we are returning, alarms have been set, and I believe that Tala was inquiring what Frista was looking at on the shelves, if she was.
It's not smart. But I will have a little look, see if there's anything that's, fancy, magical, interesting.
I'll say either investigation or insight on that.
Is there a big ornate book in crimson color
Can I give her a bardic?
that says "Take me out, pick me up, read me"?
There is no ornate crimson book here. They're all beige. No, they're not all beige. But with A21, Frista, you're able to tell that most of the books here are legislator related, or log books of different census in the more recent generations. Lists of applicable crops and the pH levels of the grounds. It's not terribly interesting.
I look over at Ansel and Terramanda for reading this stuff and just having the time of their lives. I look back to what I'm reading, and I look back at them, and I just put it away and walk away.
Okay.
And then I offer some good berry over to Andy. And then, okay, let's go downstairs.
Yes, I'm ready. I will know if Grandma Stefania comes by and that we should leave.
Alright. Would you like to stealth down, or do you just head down?
We could stealth. That might be good. Caves are new territory. Got some crazy relatives who are trying to sell cocaine to children, apparently.
The most normal
Me.
thing I've heard about your family.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go downstairs with my legs first down, like a little baby. Because, I'm still prone.
Alright. As your group makes their way down into the lower levels, it is some strange combination of a cellar and the cave systems. And it is filled with more bookshelves and scroll cases. These ones showing a bit more age to them.
Are there like reference titles in like different sections? Is it like sectioned out?
There's definitely different bookshelves and scroll cases, but they're not labeled.
Is there an index card anywhere that says you can go ahead and find this book here on this shelf?
No.
God damn it. I pick out a scroll. Is it written in common?
Roll
That'd be
for
nice
me
to-
a D100.
Whose big ass was it that's put that idea in her head? Oh, 4.
This is not written in common.
Fuck. Is Beck
Was
down
it-
here?
can I-
Like, are we the only people?
You don't know? Would you like to investigate to see if someone else
Yes.
is down here?
Yes.
I'm gonna let Andy do that. I'm just gonna sit at the bottom of the stairs, pouting, and just keep an ear open on the stairs.
Alright, give me a perception check, pal.
Oh crap! 14. I'll keep that in mind.
Actually, I'm making a note.
Oh fuck! I mean, shit! God damn it!
Oh no.
Longer than Shay, I'll give you that.
So, as Tala sits at the bottom of the stairs, keeping an ear out, what are the rest of you doing?
Looking for my brother.
Roll an investigation check.
Great. Maybe I see a scarf somewhere. Yikes. 14.
14. Rista, Ray, are you doing anything?
Just looking around. Probably same thing as I was doing upstairs, looking through the scrolls. Anything fun, anything interesting.
Investigation
Yeah.
or insight check for anything fun or
Oh.
interesting.
That was a natural 20.
Keep that in mind.
Wood.
Wait. I'll actually do the same. I want to see if we get anything different. Like what we get. Like
Yeah, investigation or insight, right?
all right. Oh, it's so high for this.
Alright. I've made my notes. Andy. As you are walking through, you find that there are signs of someone else being down here. There are a few strings that have been cut, where it looks like they were perhaps set up by some sort of trap or alarm system. As you follow these, you would spot your brother down here. Beck,
Hi.
and he straightens up before turning. Do you not know anything about being clandestine?
No, but I know a great deal about sneaking up and scaring the crap out of my brother. How'd I do?
Well, it's fairly easy to get me when there is a literal bounty on my head.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess it's less fun than it used to be. Oh well. Well, how's it going? You see anything fun?
Just been pouring through the different books and tomes down here. Haven't found anything close to what I need, but I always learn more about our histories. How were the caves?
Enlightening. Say, Beck, when you said you thought there was something inside the tree, could you expand on that, please?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like the tree is there, but something else is also there, as if they overlap somehow. It might be physically in the tree, or something more metaphysical. Magic was never my strong suit.
Yeah, I'm recognizing that. So say question, theoretically, if something was in the tree, trying to figure out how to word this. Would you consider destroying the tree? Or would Fate's design consider destroying the tree?
He looks at you. You can feel a sort of heaviness in his gaze, almost as if he's measuring you. I can't speak for Fate's design. But I believe that they would. If only because I would.
Can we hear this
What?
conversation?
I'm speaking in halfling. Fun fact.
God damn it!
You do not hear. He is often a different portion. If you had, you know, maybe gone with Andy, you might hear this. But this is, like I said, a collection or a combination of a cave system, tunnel, and a cellar. It sort of stretches.
Alright. Say back. What would you do that if you weren't sure if it would make things better, or would you do that on a hunch? Like, how sure would you have to be before you did that?
I've learned that certainty is a dream sold to those living under the security of someone else. If there was some sort of hunch, anything above one time fright, I'd go for it.
So you would throw caution to the wind and destroy the thing that's been in our community for generations.
I've already been seen as some sort of turncoat in our community for how I left. I left for the reasons that I shared with you. Because there is something here, and Fate's Design said that they could help me. And they're more extreme than I thought. But I'm more extreme than I thought.
Great. Okay. Just wondering. Just random thought. Mhm. How much does he seem to be thinking about what I just said?
There is like a heavy furrow in the brow. Like he's still watching you. Like he hasn't kind of looked away. Uh, so he seems intrigued.
Did that seem like a new idea to him when I brought it up?
It does seem unexpected.
All right. Well, Beck, I'm gonna go back to my friends, the ones who are asking all the fun questions. But if you do find anything about maybe the founding of the community, I'd be really interested in that. Or like the founding of the tree, or planting. Excuse my language. Planting of the tree. That might be interesting. But anyway, see ya.
You, as you depart, would feel Beck sort of watching their back for a few more moments.
Not touching the short sword at my waist. Moving away.
In the meantime, may I have gone upstairs and asked Ansel and Terry to. Well, I informed them of what's downstairs and invite them to come down.
Oh, okay. We're we'll maybe come down. We were looking over something here that was just kind of interesting.
Okay. And uh, yeah, I'm useless down there. All the stuff are written in Halfling, so. All right. See you soon. I go back down.
So, Krista and Ray end up in a similar, far off part of the tunnel. The writings here are more scrolls than any sort of books. Some are not even writings at all. Rather, they are told as depictions in artistry. And one thing that catches both of your eyes with your fairly high scores here is a scroll case, just a small cylinder, that has been set aside outside of the shelving that it perhaps is normally upon as you see other scrolls. Picking it up, you are able to tell that there is less dust that clings to this case, as if it is interacted with quite often. Do you open it to view the scroll inside?
I look at Ray and I look very excited.
Do you want to open it?
I do. I'm just trying to, gauge your how you feel about the situation. Because I don't know whether or not it's socially acceptable to open a random scroll in the middle of an archive that I'm not invited to.
I'm kind of scared to open it, but I almost also want to see.
Almost is good enough for me, and I open the scroll.
Okay.
It is written in halfling,
God
Ooh,
damn it.
I can
Oh.
read. Wait.
but it is also written in dwarvish,
Ooh.
and it seems to be a contract between different families. Quickfoot, Longstrider, Deep Gatherer. These are all names you recognize, of course, from the community, but it is from hundreds of years ago that the contract seems to be stated. And as you're looking over, Ray, since you can read the halfling,
Mhm.
it is a division of the grounds to the different families all around Black Walnut Tree, which itself is not claimed by any family. Instead, all families are, at the behest of the Deep Gatherers, called into service of protecting and making sure that the tree doesn't break. It seems that the dwarven Deep Gatherers who settled here were quite incessant on the tree remaining whole.
Interesting.
What does it say? I can't read.
I'll just repeat whatever was said to Trista.
Okay, that's interesting. We should probably take that to Andy.
I don't know that we should take it since it's not, it's not like left. If it doesn't feel like it's been left untouched, you know.
Fine, you wait here with the scroll. I'll go get Andy and then, you know.
In the meantime, since I don't, you said there is dwarvish also, right?
Yeah, it seems like half of the
Could
contract is in dwarvish.
could I use comprehend languages to understand that?
Yeah.
Or
Uh,
okay.
as you cast the spell, the comprehend language, it is a dwarven version of the same contract. It's just kind of written in the dwarvish script.
Nothing really different about it.
No, nothing really different.
Okay.
You would notice their sign off, however, so like the I solemnly swear kind of situation. Their the dwarven signatures are underneath the oath of Oblorn Graveguard.
Oh. Interesting.
So, Priesta, you find where Andy is walking away, maybe a little tense after a conversation.
Hello. We found. Are you okay?
I'm great. She's probably just a little like pensive, maybe a little in dark with thoughts. Did you find anything?
Yes, we found something very interesting that I think you'd like to take a look at. I was going to
Good.
bring it
Let's.
to you,
Yeah.
but Ray was, all rulesy, which is really weird for Ray. But it's over here.
Okay. Yes.
I would say that
Following
Tala, you would be close by enough to hear that as well.
Come. And I call.
you.
Yeah, D&D.
So yeah, Rista, Andy, Tala are able to return with Ray, who has the contract.
Ooh,
Hey,
cool. Hello.
I found this contract. I don't know if, you know, if
Yeah,
you'd want to take a look, or I
I would love
I'll
to.
kind
What
of
does it
like
say?
I'll kind of like explain like what I
Mhm.
read and explain like the dwarvish part too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it seems clear that so they want this thing to stay intact, which the troublesome side of me just wants to not do that. But Oblo and Grave God doesn't seem like a great deity to worship. You know, all these secrets everywhere, death.
Yeah, especially with grave in the name.
Yeah, exactly. Like they kind of gave themselves away.
Yeah.
Andy,
Interesting though. Yeah.
a voice enters your mind. Perhaps you should not test the ire of deities.
And mentally, I'm going. Didn't you tell me to destroy the tree?
It should be destroyed. But perhaps your interaction should be faced not at the god, but its forlorn followers.
Right. See, being polite wasn't really, and like respecting authority was also not my strong suits, but I will do my best. Okay, the followers, which you were one of, are one of. So you tell me to hate you? Now I'm confused.
Those who have lost their purpose and have shunned one that would protect them.
What connection does Graveguard have to this tree and the entity inside of it?
It was a follower of Oblorn Grave God that
Okay.
bound the prison to its ground.
Wait, so the follower bound the prison to that place.
A predecessor, someone who was on the journey that I took up. I will see it through where they did not. But I was cast out from my beliefs.
Yeah, run that by me one more time. Graveguard followers don't want the tree disturbed. You were following Graveguard and believed something that they didn't, and they cast you out for it.
There are those who believe that their secrets are best kept safe when rules are followed. And then there are those like myself who figure out the truth and wish to unbind it.
Yep. I think you're being a devotee of a secret master has really convoluted your speech.
There are convolutions, I am aware. But know that
Probably making them on purpose.
I mean you no ill will, Longstrider.
Even though my ancestors bound you to a sword?
I do not judge the individual on the badge.
Boy.
All that's happening inside of Andy's head. What about, is Ray, you've kind of been explaining the contract. How are the rest of you guys feeling?
I've been looking at Andy's face because she's like unusually quiet for a very long time. Can I inside check to see if she has to poop or if she's just thinking?
Roll an insight check, and Andy, you'll be able to decide how it's read.
Sure.
What does a 14 get, Tala?
Andy's seems like she's working through some things in her mind. Not that she has to poop, but like internal conversations, air quotes.
Andy,
Yeah?
are you okay?
Oh yeah, deep thoughts. Mm-hmm.
Anything
Yeah.
you want us to know?
Well, just what I said initially, I guess. So clearly they wanted the tree to remain as it is, but also clearly there's been bad things happening because of that tree. Well, we assume because of that tree.
Right, but remember how I talked to my god and then I talked to the tree and the tree has nothing to do with it? Like, it's not bad at all. It's not sentient.
Right. But
It's the bad evil entity that's that's causing all of this. We need to
right,
get rid of
somehow
them.
that entity is tied to the tree because Leaf got the thing from the tree.
Right.
Air quotes, right? Because we know that the tree didn't do it itself.
Right.
But
So it's using the tree. So we
yeah,
need to sever that connection.
right. Exactly.
Okay. Any ideas of how we can do that?
Well, here's the thing. Y'all, I was very against this before, but y'all said fireball works. So,
No, not on the tree.
see? Ray's excited.
Right. We're not hurting the tree.
Okay.
It's like the community symbol. Do you have any idea what would happen to the community if anything happens to it?
Fire.
No, it may. The uproar. It's the symbol. All the history and traditions. We could destroy it. It will take a long time for the community to come back.
Well, Tala, the community, yes, the tree is tied to a lot of our ceremonies, but the tree isn't our community, and I think that's what I've kind of been struggling with most of my life, is that the community isn't the tree, but it's
Does the
often
community,
construed as
right? Does the community think that the same way as you do?
the community is weird, as we've been told by multiple people right now. I don't think they're in the best state to answer this question.
Okay. Because, I mean, if they think of it as a symbol of themselves and all that is good, you destroying that symbol may cause harm that's long lasting. I really think we should talk to your grandmother.
Yeah, I almost feel like we need to hold a community meeting and explain all this, but that would be
Yeah,
so.
I think it's the decision shouldn't be ours. I mean, if it turns out that it is the only way we can stop this entity is to destroy the tree, then I say I'll do it. Well, I don't know if I can do it, but you know, but it's got to be like definite, and it shouldn't be our decision. I don't think.
I don't like this at all. No, I agree with you though.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we should go talk to the elders and Stefania, Captain Stefania, and say, hey, we're very concerned. But this is the community and we don't wanna like hey.
Yeah, I mean, if her number one priority is to save her people, you know, like she could guide us or advise us. We just gotta make her believe our story. And it's
Yeah.
the
I
truth,
feel like
but we gotta
Leaf
make
should
her
be
believe
there.
us.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe she already has an inkling, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Leaf should be there and I feel like Beck should be there.
Okay, I want to say Beck, yes. I don't know about Leaf if he's under the influence. What if he
Well,
goes
Yeah,
to
but
the
he's
tree
part of
and
it.
tells them? Yeah, but what if he goes to the tree and tells them? Or tells
So
the entity?
then it will be very then at least we'll have something to fight.
yeah, if we start talking while Leaf is there and Leaf reacts badly, then that helps us technically, because we know for sure.
Yeah, it kind of just
Right.
proves everything.
And then
Is
maybe
Okay.
Leaf would see sense and fight it. I guess that's what I'm really hoping.
Okay.
you really want to fight something?
I want to. I can't. All this stuff
Sounds
is
like you want to
metaphysical.
fight
I
Leaf.
know I'm. Oh, God, yeah.
You seem stressed. Do you want to punch me?
I'm always stressed. No, that would not make me feel better. I'll go punch my brother. How about that? Can I go back and find Beck? I'll be back.
Don't abuse your brother. Oh, boy.
As you are
Poor
moving
people.
to
Going
go,
off into the games.
as you are moving to go find your brother, the sword speaks to you once more.
Hi.
You do not care for authority, yet you plan to involve a whole community in one decision. Who's to say they won't shun you as they did myself?
They might, but I gotta do something, and I'm not doing it behind their back.
There's just a sort of mental sort of hum, a buzz, a sort of cerceration.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Insight the hum in my head. That's a 14. Yikes.
Well, your sword has definitely heard you.
Great. Okay. Add to my stress. I feel like there should be like an cumulative stress indicator or something.
Well, there's
Anyway.
definitely certain things that I'm keeping track of. Don't worry.
Great. I'm so glad. Okay, Beck, where are you?
Yeah, you're able to find Beck. Beck actually looks like he is walking in the direction of where you're coming from and where your companions currently are. As if the certain section that he was in has proven to be unfruitful.
Great. Yeah, I'll just go up to him and punch him in the shoulder.
What? Dare I ask why I deserve that?
You don't deserve it, but I'm stressed and I don't want to hit my friend.
Can't hit your friends, but your brother's fine.
Yeah, now that I say it, it sounds really stupid, but thanks. Appreciate it. Will you come in our way for some reason?
To investigate, as I don't have much time before I think Fate's design's going to be in this space. So yes, I was going that way to look.
Do you mean the coming like now? Like you know something?
No, I'm just paranoid since there is a bounty on my head, and they knew that I was interested in what's going on with the tree.
Okay, just more general stuff, nothing definite. That's good. Well, it's nice that we're
Why
both.
are you concerned if there's an immediate...
No reason.
I hope you take no offense when I say I don't believe that.
I frankly, I'd be disappointed in you if you believe that. Well, we're going to go talk to the elders, and I don't want to have to tell them that there's more stuff going on. So, you should be there probably. Um, be a part of this.
You want me to put my face in front of the elders.
I want you to back up your little sister.
I've had your back, even if you didn't know. All the way back in Wintervale. You really think I'd let something happen to you?
No. But I mean, I know that you do not have the greatest rapport with the elders. Um, but you are a part of this, and I need to tell them that there's danger in the community and that we need to do something about it. And you're part of that. Because I don't want to go behind their back and do something without at least telling them.
What exactly are we telling them? That there's just danger? You know Grandma Stefania's not going to just sit and take that.
That's a good point. I guess we gotta tell them something. What's the minimum amount of information that they need, do you think?
More than what I have.
What do you have?
Got just the knowledge that something's in there. I can feel it in my chest. You can hear it in the night when those weird voices come from the tree. There's something there.
Does the name Oblong Graveguard mean anything to you?
A dwarven deity, death, tomb, secrets. No basic amounts of it, but nothing in depth. Why?
Just wondering. Side conversation.
You keep bringing up a lot of just wondering things, Andy. It's starting to feel like it's not just wondering. If you said that you don't want to be the one to bring the information to the elders, you don't have to. I can do that for you. I don't want to, but I'll do it as your brother, but I need to have something. I would say that the rest of you would be able to hear this kind of echoing down the halls.
Yeah.
I think we should go back up Andy. Or should we give them a alone time? What do you think, guys? Okay, hold on. I go ahead and use my ring of message. I go, hey, Andy, do you want us to leave you alone, or do you guys, or should we come? Because I feel like we can somehow hear a little bit of the conversation, and I don't know if we should butt in or be there to support you.
All these voices coming to Andy. I'd hold up like a finger to Beck. Sorry, friends are calling. No, please come. It'll be a
Okay.
great conversation.
Okay, she says we should go,
Cool.
and I crawl over.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Friesta, Beck, Friesta, you guys should have long conversations.
I wink.
Oh, I catch that, and I go, oh God, where's Lorcan? Was it a flirting one, or was that one of the other ones that says, no, I understand, or that's a joke? I don't understand. God damn it! And I curse Lorcan in my head.
Meanwhile, Beck's just kind of looking at where Tala's crawling on the ground, the rest of the companions, and there's just a confusion on his face as he looks back to Andy. Okay.
Oh, another question. This is related. I guess I won't keep saying that, but did you find anything about a BD? Or Ray, was there like a BD specific person on contract?
Faye?
Roll a history check.
Oh no. Wait. There you go. Oh yay! That's better.
Yay.
With a 19, you would recall a you would recall that there were two on the dwarven sides of BD. There was a Bunmek and a Braldora.
Yeah, I'll let Andy know because I'm not gonna try to repeat.
Yeah,
the
great.
name.
Great. Insert names. Yeah, Beck, did you hear these names before? It's related, I swear.
No, they're new names to me.
Cool. Well, in any case, what were we talking about?
You keep
what was your
talking
question?
in
Yeah.
circles, Andy.
About what?
Yeah.
About anything. And he
Uh-huh.
looks away from Andy to you, Tala, and the rest of you.
What do you mean? Andy, what have you been telling him?
I'm just asking him to back us up.
Yeah.
Okay, did you tell him why?
Because we need to tell the elders stuff, obviously.
Did you tell him the stuff?
You're gonna have to remind me what stuff you mean. There's been a lot of
Oh my
stuff
God,
coming out of my
Andy.
head lately.
Okay, so Beck, did she tell you that we saw dead people in the cave on the way over here?
Yeah, I mentioned
And-
ghosts in the caves. Yes.
And we got warned by the grandfather's dead mother that there's something dark. And then I talked to my god, and then I talked to the tree. And then while the tree is not evil or even sentient, it may be tied to this evil dark entity that wants to hurt the community, and it's trying to get it tied to the new cave diggings, which is very suspicious. And we think that Grandmother Stefania is a good person who loves the community, who is not under the dark influence, and we should go talk to her and get her advice because if the tree is the big deal thing, even though it's not a bad deal thing, like I mean, we don't want to destroy the tree, but I mean, we gotta be able to sever this connection. And also, Leaf is connected to the tree, and Leaf has this necklace, that is, kind of tied to the dark entity, and Leaf thinks the tree is talking to him, where it's not the tree, it's the dark entity. And Andy has this sword that we found in the cave, and she won't let us take it, even touch it.
That's not
won't
true.
do
I let
No.
you guys touch it, and then you guys tried to cast a spell on me, and whatever.
It's
but
true.
That's
Yeah.
All right,
We need to
okay.
unpack that at some point.
There's a lot of things to unpack.
Oh,
But-
you asked.
You did ask.
I did, because you weren't telling me anything, Andy.
You didn't ask until now.
I didn't. You gave me no reason to think that there was more to this than there is. What is... one thing kind of sticks out to me because I'm getting mixed signals here. Why do we not want to destroy the tree?
Because it's the symbol of the community.
That.
Even though some may not think of it as the community, it's a huge symbol. Like if something happened to it, the uproar it will cause will last a really long time. And tree is not the bad thing. It's the evil entity. We need to sever the connection
And if
without destroying the tree.
if there's no other way to sever the connection except destroy the tree,
Then I will absolutely help whoever wants to destroy the tree if there's absolutely positively no other thing can be done.
okay?
But I think we should find out if there's other things that we can do, which is why I think we should.
And
talk to
how
their
much
Mother
time?
Stefania.
How much time would you devote to finding those other ways? Years?
I-
Generations?
No.
Probably
I
a
think we
night.
should talk to Grandmother Stefania, and then I think we ought to go
I
check the caves.
do not want to talk to Grandma Stefania.
Okay,
We
that's
know
fine.
that.
We'll talk to Grandmother Stefania. And we should check out those caves that they're digging. And then I should talk to my god.
But there might be other reasons why we don't want to destroy it, though. Because we don't know what will happen when, to use Tala's terms, when we sever the connection.
And what if there's some connection to the new baby?
We know there's a connection to the new baby.
There is a connection to the new baby. We don't want to hurt the baby.
There's-
Unless the evil baby, it's an evil baby, and it's the,
It's
the
a
evil
separate question.
entity incarnate.
Hand over Talisman.
I don't think we'd want to hurt the baby regardless. 'Cause, like, the
Unless
poor
it's
child.
the incarnation of the evil, evil entity.
It's not that. That was an unclear answer.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a definite no.
Well, but it was unclear.
But it
Yeah.
still wasn't a no.
There is a muttering in halfling of a different
What does he
curse-
say? I want to
Th-
know what he says.
They're different curses of frustration before swapping back to common. He looks to you, Andy. You're always going to be my little sister. You're the little long strider. I'll do what I can to help you. But there are some things that I don't agree with. some things that I don't like. You not telling me anything and claiming that I need to ask you for it.
I raise my hand.
I'm like hiding. Like,
Can I
Yeah,
say something? I understand that Andy's your little sister, but she's not the same person as she was when she lived here. And the last time you spent, big chunk of time with her. She has seen and been through some stuff that are horrible.
I know. She talked to me in the city before she came here.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Oh, you mean through ascending where it's just like 25 words?
No.
no, yeah.
No, she saw me. We spent a night together talking.
Oh. You didn't tell us that. Okay, neither here or there. I just ask that you don't look at her and think of her just as your little sister, but to a colleague who has done research and has come this far.
Oh,
She's
if
got a
she's a
good head on her
colleague, then
shoulder.
I'm going to be even more upset by not getting information.
Tala, I appreciate what you're trying to do, and like we had the conversation about Grandma Stefani, but you can halt that train of thought. He has good reason to be pissy at me, and
Okay.
I recognize my secretive tendencies, and I know that.
If you're aware of it.
Yeah, it's a problem.
As you two are coming to this sort of conversation, we do have to take our next ad break here before it surprises us. So, stick around with us. We'll be right back to continue along with our story. But before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen as well as in our chat room. These donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community, benefiting everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, all sorts of fun quests. So, stick around. We'll see you guys very soon. So, as we return, there is a very stressful conversation between siblings and potential allies. That you've all kind of been around and present for, but at this point, having met some sort of common ground, Beck takes a breath, pinches the bridge of his nose. We've made some breakthroughs here, I'd say, in this conversation. Why don't we not stay here longer than we need to, and, I don't know, get drinks or something?
Be good. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's leave. Before we get ambushed by Grandma Stefan.
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the rest of you
Are
do?
we going to the lights or the bow?
Do you have a preference?
I'm asking you.
I don't want to be at the lights.
So, home. Alright, this will be fun.
Or we could head to the Red Fern.
Sure. I don't see how that's super much better than the lights, but you know.
I feel like family is mostly going to be at the lights.
Close family. Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, to the red phone.
So, Priesta, Tala, Ray, do you do anything as it seems Andy and Beck make these negotiations?
Um, Tala is unusually quiet, and if we end up walking, I may grab free stuff.
Hmm.
Are we walking? Are we out of the tree?
Yeah, unless there's anything you wish to do in the archives, you guys are heading out to the tavern.
Um, as we walk, I kind of grab her hand and kind of start lagging behind, and I go, "Hey, free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Andy has? Is it okay for friends to have secrets?"
Yes, of course it is.
Oh,
Why?
well, it's felt a little weird that Andy didn't tell Beck all the important stuff about what's going on because he's involved, and but like she didn't tell us that she met Beck, and I just I was just surprised. That's all. It just and she's not telling us everything about the sword. I feel like there's something going on with the sword, and I feel like she's keeping secrets from us, and I didn't know if that was normal.
No, it's especially in a situation like this. I mean, the sword is a iffy situation that we'll need to unpack at some point. Um, Keeping secrets from us, I guess that's fine as long as it doesn't hurt us. And then keeping secrets from Beck, from what we know, Beck had a lot of secrets and left without as much as a word to Andy. I don't think Andy owes him anything. So keeping secrets, I love that for her. He is on a need to know basis.
Oh, then I should have probably kept my mouth shut, huh?
I mean, what he knows is it doesn't hurt him to know, or hurt us for him to know, I don't think. But Andy's the one with all that information, and for reasons Andy's keeping a little bit of it to herself. But I trust Andy, and I think it'll all work out no matter what she tells us and what she doesn't. I'm sure you've got secrets, right?
I do?
Do you? You couldn't have told everyone or all of us everything about yourself.
No, but it's not like I don't tell you guys because it's a secret. I tell you everything. I only reason you guys don't know is because I haven't had the chance to tell you.
So you haven't ever kept a secret. You've never changed the discussion to, avoid a topic. You've never outright lied to avoid telling the truth.
Outright lie? No. But maybe only time I didn't say anything is because it's not my thing to tell.
You are too good for this world, Tala, and I love you very much.
Oh, I love you too. Okay. Thank you for the advice.
No problem.
Yeah, I trust Andy. I'll. Okay.
Okay, you
Do
keep
you
being
have
you.
secrets?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want you to know that I trust you as well.
That means a lot. Thank you, Tala.
Okay. We can go. Oh,
Cool.
I know Ray has secrets.
Oh, Ray definitely
Oh.
has secrets.
Okay.
I
So
want
I
to
guess having secrets as friends is okay.
Yes, as long as it's not keeping a secret for harmful intent.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
No problem.
I feeling better. I catch up with the rest of the.
Does Beck say anything as we walk? It's just silence.
Beck has been quiet. He's not like brooding, so to say. Like it's not like there's this dark aura around him, but he's quiet.
Uh-huh. Do you want to do the... Do you want me to look up your friend?
I'd rather you didn't.
But then we'd know if they were, you know, close or not.
I get that. I just there is history there that I'm perhaps not ready to uncover.
You're telling me that you're here looking into history, uncovering stuff that no one has talked about, and you're not willing to look into your own history. You see a pattern with our family and not telling each other everything? It's a little concerning.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion check. Okay. I see where. But my reluctance in reaching back out to Faye is I'm the one that fucked everything up between me and him. I'm, there's bruises that I don't wish to press on. And I don't want to know what I'd see. Or what you'd see.
Okay. I won't look him up.
Thank you.
My older brother. And Leaf's a problem child, in case you didn't notice.
No, I've always known that about him.
Yeah.
So what's this thing about Leaf and the connection to whatever is going on with the tree.
Oh, he found a thing that the tree gave him. And it talks to him.
And I hear this conversation, right?
I assume so.
And I whisper over to Freesta, probably loud because we're so close that he may even hear. I go, do I see something about the thing I found out from my god that said, oh, the baby is connected to the dark entity?
Sure, you've never kept secrets before. Why stop now?
Okay, and also I spoke to my god, and then my god said there's a connection between the dark entity and the baby.
Yep.
That's not comforting.
Right? Yeah. No, Leaf was being very secretive himself.
And Priscilla? Teresa,
Penny?
what is the wife of
Penny?
Leaf's name?
Penny.
Annie?
Penny.
Penny!
Penny. And Penny seemed to be like more exhausted than usual with her pregnancy. Like extra exhausted. Like maybe the baby's like sucking on her energy or something.
No, I don't know about that. And
Okay, I don't know about that either.
yeah. So Faith's design likes stuff that was not crafted by mortal hands, right? We think that amulet might be one such item.
Okay. Well, I definitely have to get an eye on it then. Or I'd like to get an eye on it.
Mm-hmm. I want Leaf to be at the meeting that we have with the elders.
I would suggest holding off on reaching out to the elders.
Why?
They've kept us in the dark for this long. Why would they change that now?
Well, it doesn't matter what they've done. They thought it was for the best, and now we know it wasn't, and they now need to know that.
And if they silence us?
How would they silence us? Explain to me.
Andy, you are not this naive. Sure.
Oh, now I'm concerned.
We don't know the people. Yes, we know them as our family, but we don't know them as potential enemies, which they could very well be at this moment. Why do you think
They're really scaring me.
Why do you think I don't go around showing my face?
Because you're a scaredy cat.
I am. You are right that I'm scared.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that I would have reason to be here?
Just spit it out. What are you trying to say?
What if all these accidents that happen, the rock falls, and everything else that we don't ever talk about, what if that's by not just the not talking about by design, but what if that's people doing things to make sure things stay silent? Power corrupts. That's why Order of the Fates design is interested in making sure it stays out of people's hands, Andy.
You're saying the elders and or Grandma Stefania would kill us.
They could.
They could. I'm looking at my friends. Beck, we're not exactly like lambs walking into a slaughterhouse here. Like we've killed some things that have been hard to kill before.
And if Stefania takes you beneath the tree again?
Excuse me?
If you stand beneath the tree with Stefania looking at you and the rest of the community surrounded, would you freeze?
That's a low blow.
It is. I'm not doing this because I take some cruel enjoyment out of it. It's because this is reality, Andy. I've learned the things that I'm afraid of. And I understand that I won't always be able to react in the way that I've trained. That's why you need to be cautious and plan ahead. And that's what I want for you. Because I don't want... I don't want my sister to just be a memory.
Touching. Okay, well, perhaps I have been naive. Perhaps I've thought that this was a nice community and everyone was nice and fuzzy. But you're right. Dark things have happened. We've learned of some details that I guess you don't know about. But regardless, we still need to tell them. Because I don't think they understand what the tree is, what the tree is, what's inside the tree. I don't believe that they would know that and not do something about it. We have to tell them.
I won't stop you, Andy. I want you to know that I won't stop you. I'm begging that you put some thought ahead of this rather than just walking blindly.
Yes, I will do that for sure. Still need to do it though. Oh. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Perhaps.
You may not see me,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't let you do this alone.
Yeah, you pulled me out of the trouble I get in, yeah? That's your job?
It's my job. And as he says that, he'll put an arm around you and just kind of give you a quick hug.
Great. Uh-huh. I suddenly have a lot more worries on my shoulders. Why, Beck, does this have to be so complicated? I feel like everything got complicated the minute that elf stepped foot in this community. Although it's before that, I know, but it just seems like it was all great, and then it wasn't.
The veil being torn from the eyes, yes.
Okay. Okay, well, we need to rest for sure. Maybe we'll try and call the meeting or ask politely in the most benign way possible to speak with the elders and Grandma Stefania tomorrow. Um yeah. And be ready for a fight, I guess, when we do. Yikes.
You feel the sort of tension as you bring up the timeline, but he nods. The group is able to continue on the way to the Redfern Tavern, the riverside portion of the West Coast.
Yikes.
So, what do you do as you make your way to the tavern? Do any of you seek out certain figures for conversations? Do you seek out certain forms of entertainment? What do you do?
Hey, Tala. Hey, Ray. Y'all wanna some more music lessons?
Ooh, yes.
I mean,
While we're here and Beck's here, you know, the greatest drummer in the West Hills,
Maybe
if he kept up.
maybe we should get Freesta into
I think
you know.
Freesta could help. Yeah, Freesta, what do you want to play?
Oh, I can just give me a night and I can learn to play anything.
Alright, maybe you can conduct us tonight then.
Oh no, I don't have any sort of like proficiency stuff right now.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, it's not.
Just do it.
It's
We'll kind of
yeah.
like improvise, like improv, you know.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have my drum, so I'll just make do with a table.
I will lend you
That
mine.
works.
With the table.
oh,
You better play the drum, my dude. I have a flute. You play the family drum.
All right, all right.
Gosh. Say you're a quickfoot, you don't have drums. Come on, man.
I didn't carry it from where I was. Sorry, I don't wish to make myself aware when I'm sneaking around.
No one's asking you to play them as you're sneaking, just have them on you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, why don't we pick up with the performance in our next episode?
What?
So,
What?
what? I think it'll be great to start off on a more light note.
On a musical number.
So,
We're gonna get like ones.
thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this story as well. I'll see you all in our next stream. But until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord if you want to jump in a game yourself and keep up to date with all of our announcements. Yeah, if you want to follow us for our live streams, that's here on Twitch, but our VODs happen over on YouTube. And as always, may the ever burning light ever guide your steps. Laters.